Welcome back to Unisystem Shadowrun, Evil Dungeon Master here. We're back with another episode. So the last time we left off, everyone left the building, and Stonehands got a mysterious message over his CB radios from a woman named Jade, saying she had some information about the Black Serpents coming to get him, targeting him. Told him to meet up with him in a couple hours, and Stonehands agreed. Dr. Dude had gone back to his clinic after escaping the building and tried to salvage some equipment and bring it back to his apartment so he can fix a few things to continue manufacturing some of the things that he uses for his gun. He grabbed a bunch of stuff and was going back to fix that. Meanwhile, Smoothy, who was a wanted man by, I don't know, suspicion, whatever you want to call it, went to his secret hideaway hacker or whatever, hacked the 3chan board and made up Smoothie Lover 666. Put a year's worth of postings and responses, all fake, via ChatGPT, talking about getting Resnick and how he's upset Smoothie has taken the fall for the actions of killing Resnick. Decided to swim out to where the sharks are to commit suicide. He can barely suffer anymore after breaking the love of his life's heart. I added that part. Stonehands had met up with Mr. Johnson, gave him the information about the veil, got his 20k new yen, and decided to head to the clinic. And that's where we kind of left. Oh, and Smoothie turned himself in to the police to set things up. And that's where we left it off. And I forgot to put the notes. Smoothie turned himself there. Okay. So continuing along with the Smoothie line for the moment, because that's a little bit pressing to get him back into the game. They give you your one phone call to call somebody. Otherwise, they'll have to appoint an attorney too.
Yeah, I call Dr. Kane.
You dial the Dr. Kane number, and you just hear.
Interesting.
I mean, you still have your one phone call because it didn't go through, obviously.
All right.
You can call your agent if you want.
Well, then I call my agent, Eliza. I say, Eliza.
Did you turn yourself in?
I'm not gonna let them frame me for something I didn't do. But here's what I need you to do. I need you to get one of the agency lawyers down here ASAP to get me out of here.
All right, I will have Miss Voss meet you down there in about a half hour.
All right, thanks a lot. Now listen, these pigs are probably going to be trying to wrangle things out of me, but I know my rights, and I'm not going to say a damn thing until my lawyer arrives.
Understood.
Thanks.
Okay, so
Smoothie out.
Yeah, I know you hung up. So you wait in the room for your attorney to show up. Rick, you head over to the clinic. You see that Dr. Dude is not there. So you head over to his apartment. You see he's knee deep in trying to repair some of his equipment.
I'm actually gonna.
Oh, you weren't going there?
Yeah, I'm going there. When I get there, I'm gonna give all the 20. I'm gonna count it all, make sure it's all there. I didn't do that when Johnson was there, but I figured, he wouldn't screw us. I'm gonna give him all of it because I have some money set aside, and he needs help rebuilding whatever he can in the clinic, and 20 grand could go away toward helping that out. So.
Okay. Dr. Duty hands you an envelope with 20 grand in it.
Oh, thanks, man. I thank you very much, man. But no, seriously, you earn half, you get half. Let's do this proper, man. I mean, I know
that's fair, but I want to. All right. I'll take my half, and then I'll hand him 10 grand as I'm making a donation to the clinic.
Thanks, man. Hey, if you're not doing nothing, could you go down to the store and pick me up some parts?
Yeah, I could do that.
With your own money, not the 20 grand you gave me.
I do have that meet set up with Jade to find out
in an hour.
In an hour. You want to tag along?
Worry, man. It will. Yeah, absolutely. I'll tag along. Yeah, I just need those parts real quick, and I just connect it, and boom, I'm back in business.
All right, I'll run and get him some parts. What time of day is it?
It's getting towards the evening.
I'll hurry up and get to the store before they close.
What type of store are you sending him to, Geoff? Like a hardware store? Like a Lowe's or something?
Yeah,
or an Ace? Or
it's just, electronic store.
Electronic store?
Like a Best Buy that would stay open till like 11.
You sent him to Radio Shack, because Radio Shack still exists in my world. How's that?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So, Rick, you head down to Radio Shack, and give me a perception roll, please, while you're heading down there.
All right. 14.
Okay. You, as you pull up towards Radio Shack, you notice Smokey Joe following you. It's very easy to spot him. So.
Really?
Yep. And as you park in front of the building, you see he notices that you're stopping looking at him, and he drives by with a finger out, flipping you off.
I can't shoot him again.
And then he just takes off down the block really fast.
Okay, do I see any black serpents following him, like in his wake, like hanging back?
No.
Where they might want him as a distraction? All right.
No other motorcycles or any obvious car. I mean, there's some cars, but they just turn and drive along. They don't seem to pay any attention to you guys.
No Agent Stone giving me a tail or anything like that?
No.
All right.
So you head inside the Radio Shack, and it's a rather large, one of those larger Radio Shacks. And you start picking things off the list that Dr. Dude wanted for you. Give me another perception check, please.
15.
Okay. Just as you're turning around to let's say grab one of the things on the list, you catch a glimpse of Smokey Joe down the aisle.
Oh.
He quickly dives back before you turn your head fully around. Like, you definitely saw him at the end of the aisle, like peeking over, watching you.
I'm gonna head over to him.
Okay. You head down to the aisle and you look, and he's not there.
All right. Well, I'll head to when I get all the stuff, I'll head to the front of the store and pay, and
okay.
When I head out, I'll linger.
No, not yet. There's something about to happen. So.
Okay.
Go. Okay. Do you have dodge on your character sheet?
Find it right here.
Should be on your maneuvers.
Dodge, maneuver, dodge. Yes.
Go ahead and roll your dodge for me, please.
Do I get to roll 10s again?
Sorry?
Because is this another case where if I get a 10, I get to roll it again?
Oh, yeah, obviously. Mm-hmm.
Okay. 25.
All right, that's good. You, just as you're turning around to, I guess, head back down the aisle, you catch a glimpse of Smokey Joe on top of one of, like, the racks, and he dives down.
Oh, he's going WWE on me.
Yeah, he tries to dive down with a knife in his hand to stab you, but you kind of, like, sidestep and, move out of the way, and he tumbles onto the ground, and he's like, "Ah! I'm gonna kill you." So, your turn.
All right, I guess I'm giving him a beatdown.
Okay. So what are you doing? You're punching him?
Yeah, I'm not gonna pull my knife out. I'm just gonna.
All right, so that'd be.
Unless there's a penalty involved.
No.
Beat him off. Beat him. Wait a minute.
Wow. Yeah.
Beat him down.
Dexterity plus Kung Fu if you don't have punch listed on your sheet there.
All right. 16.
16. All right. You connect with Smokey Joe right in the face. Your strength is what?
5.
All right, so that's 10 points of damage onto him. Smokey Joe steps back. He rubs his jaw. He's like, "Oh, yeah, I'm going to get you." And he stabs forward with his knife. Go ahead and give me another well, you don't have anything to parry, so it's going to be another dodge.
Sweet, I rolled a 10 again.
Holy shit, all right.
26.
Now, you sidestep Smokey Joe and push him to the side. It's your turn.
I'm going to try and grapple him, control that arm, and maybe break it if I can.
Dexterity plus Kung Fu, and you get a +2 bonus.
17.
That's enough. That's with your +2, right?
Correct.
Okay. Yeah, you grapple and you grab Smokey Joe, and you have him kind of like, you want to just grab his arm, or you want to grab him entirely?
I want to, grab his arm and either hyperextend his elbow or completely break it, whichever, to get that, kind of control that knife hand and then incapacitate it.
Okay, well, this round you're holding on to him, so give me another grapple roll to see if he's breaking out. I don't do any rolling. You do all the rolling, so give me another grapple roll. So Dexterity Kung Fu +2.
14.
That's just enough. You beat his score. So you basically have him solid in the grapple, and you can, kind of hyperextend his arm, or you can bash it on a shelf to get rid of the knife, or whatever you want to do.
Yeah, I kind of want to try and break his arm.
All right, that you definitely have to give me a roll for again. So
all right,
that's another grapple roll. You get +3 this time since you're secure with the grapple.
18 then.
All right, you hear a crunch sound, and he goes, "Ah!" and the knife goes clang on the ground, and Smokey Joe kind of falls down to his knees while you're holding him. Like, you feel him kind of go limp in his body, but he's still alive and awake, so.
Yeah.
And he's a lot of pain. He's like, "Oh, my arm, you asshole!"
Smokey, you really need to leave me alone.
"Fuck you! I'm gonna kill you! The serpents are gonna kill you!"
I'm gonna make out with you.
He does not say that.
No. Ew. We're in the middle of the aisle, in the middle of the store, so I can assume there are cameras probably watching us right now.
Well, there's like 4 or 5 people holding their cell phones recording you. Because what else do people do these days?
I really don't have any handcuffs or anything, but I'm like, somebody call security. Get this guy away from me. He's trying to making all these threats. I don't know what to do.
As soon as I get out of here, we're gonna touch tips.
Okay, Geoff.
So I'll
Smokey Joe stands up and he's like, "Fuck you, man!" He starts running for the door.
Oh no, he ain't getting away.
Are you gonna try to tackle him?
Yeah. Citizens arrest.
Sure. Strength plus spurts.
Strength plus sports.
If you don't, then it's just strength plus strength.
What is my sports? 15.
All right, you tackle him to the ground. He's like, "Oh, my arm!" And he's like, as you're doing that, he goes, "This guy's trying to rape me."
I'm trying not to laugh, but
I know.
Hold on. Mark that point. Mark that point.
Mark what point? No, we're not marking any points. Shut up. And like you kind of get taken back by it when he screams that, but I mean you still have him tackled to the ground. And then some guy's like, "Dude, get off him! Stop trying to rape him!" And the guy grabs your shoulder.
He's trying to kill me.
He broke my arm. He
assaulted me. He tried to stab me. He's trying to kill me. I gotta hold him for the cops.
He told me my leg.
Stop trying to rape him. I'm trying to rape him. What?
He told me I had a sexy ass and he wanted to grab it, so I punched him and then he broke my arm.
He was up on top of the shelf and he tried to tackle me. It's all on freaking security camera.
The store has like their own little security that comes over and they separate you two. And the security is just like, what's going on here? And then you guys kind of explain. And they're like, well, we need to look over the footage of what's going on here. We have to detain both of you right now.
This might be the last time I come to the store if this is what's going to happen here. I'm just trying to pick up some electronic items and get, man, this place is, man, I don't know.
He told me he wanted to touch heads.
Guys, this is my radio check.
I don't want to hear any more from this idiot.
So they detain you inside the office for a little while, and then like a half hour later, they let you go, Stonehands, and whatever you were trying to buy, they give it to you for free. They say, "Don't worry, it's on the house. We apologize for what happened. We see on the footage that he jumped off the shelf and tried to stab you a couple times. You were just kind of defending yourself. So please accept Radio Shack's apology, and here's a gift card."
All right, then. I appreciate it, and I'll be on my way.
Okay.
I have a meeting to get to, damn it.
I know.
Barely get there now.
You're going to get there like a half hour time frame, yeah. Okay, so I'll head back to Rob for now. That was your confrontation.
Damn.
Yeah, Radio Shack has a bad reputation even in this world.
All right, so your attorney...
I'm sitting in the jail cell.
Yeah, your attorney shows up. Her name is Kira Voss. And just like every Shadowrun type character, that's what she looks like. Kind of blonde hair, neon type suit. An elf also.
And what was her last name? Ross? Did you say Ross?
Voss. V-O-S-S.
Voss.
Kira Voss.
Like the water bottle.
Oh, yeah, there you go. I didn't even think about that. Like Voss water. Yep. Blonde hair, elf. She's in a business suit, pretty much. She has a neon briefcase that's glowing that has their business service on it. It says Kira Voss, attorney at law.
Oh, hi. Is it Miss or
Ms. Voss?
Posit.
So
Yes, that's Ms. Voss. How can I? So what's going on here? Eliza Moonshadow sent me down.
I'll tell you what's going on. Racism.
Racism. Ooh, my specialty.
Yeah. Exactly.
She pops open her briefcase and she pulls out a notepad or like a tablet and she starts taking some notes. What happened? Tell me.
She's like, "I'm a great racist." What?
I say, all of a sudden, I'm going around, doing my little thing around town, and all of a sudden, I start getting these, people start whispering and pointing at me, and I'm like, "What the fuck's going on?" Right? So I look into it, and apparently, somebody who vaguely looks like me committed some horrific crime. And now it's all over the news that Smoothy Rhymes is the culprit.
Yeah, I saw the news report. I was looking at it as I was on the way in here. The police, yes, are accusing you of killing the unidentified victim as of right now. It's not in the file who it was, but I'm sure they'll give that to me as soon as they get the information. So you're
So
claiming...
they just
Yes, good.
just because I have pointy ears, I'm automatically guilty. Is this what's going on? Is this the America we live in?
I'm not quite sure what's going on here, but don't worry, I'm going to defend you and get you out of here right away. I will go speak to the detective on duty who's taking care of this case, and we'll get you out on bail for the time being, and then we'll take care of the rest for you. You may have to possibly stand a trial or something. We're not sure at the moment.
Now, trial my ass. Tell them. Let me tell you something.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not. We're representing the Elven community, you and me, right now, and we need to draw a line with these fools trying to bring us down as a people.
Oh, I thought you were going somewhere with that. Okay.
Oh, I went there.
Is that what she says? Oh, I thought you were going somewhere with that.
Listen, I went there and I done that.
She says, I looked over the tape many times. It's very circumstantial evidence they have here. They're reaching. I mean, obviously the person runs a little weird like you do, but that's not really
weird. Whoa. What do you mean weird?
I mean, you kind of run like a girl, so I mean,
it's called the Smoothie Shuffle.
When I ran and killed that guy, I wasn't limping.
Whoa! I mean,
whoa!
Yeah. When I pulled the trigger as I was running, what? Nothing. No, she's like, it's circumstantial at best. We'll get you out of here. Don't worry. This is my specialty, and just stay strong. It'll take a little while. You definitely have some funds in case we had to put some bail up for you, right?
Well, that's I'm gonna assume that
you're Smoothie. You're good for it.
Do it.
Yeah, you're Smoothie. You're good for it.
Can do that, man.
Yeah.
Just remind the agency that
I have. It wouldn't be his
upcoming
funds anyway.
concert.
It'd be the label's funds.
Yeah. Just remind the agency that I have an upcoming concert, and if I'm not there.
Oh yes, we're quite aware of that. And she's like, all right, sit tight. I'll be back in a few.
Thanks, Miss Voss.
You're welcome. She clicks up her stuff, and she, guard. Guy comes over, opens the door. All right, I'll be right back. I would say like maybe 15 minutes later, she comes back out with a guard. She says, okay, I got them released. I got you released, excuse me, on bail. They said don't leave town, obviously. But they let you go mostly because you turned yourself in because you are trying to
cooperate.
Yeah, trying to cooperate. She says they do want to speak to you later on about a few things, so you may have to come back here. Sure. So, but I told them about that you have a concert coming up, and that's important. And they said they would let that slide because they don't want to disappoint the fans. Some of the cops actually are fans of yours as well. So.
Oh, excellent. You know what? I'll get them autographs if I have to. But Miss Voss, you are worth every gold coin.
Well, thank you very much.
Your weight in gold. All right.
Well, that's not a lot, right, but okay.
Well, So anyway, thanks again, Miss Voss, and I'll see you on the flip side.
They escort you out. They give you back your personal belongings in the plastic bag, and the woman behind the desk, one of the sergeants, she's just like, "Oh, I love music. Shh, don't tell me."
I go over there, and I just grab a piece of paper, and I say, "With love, Smoothie,"
and she takes it and says,
"Smoothie love."
Like two cops as you're walking out want a selfie.
Yeah, I'll give it to him.
And then you're outside with
and I tell, hey guys, I know you're just doing your job, so no hard feelings.
You step outside, and there's a media circus out there.
There we go. I kind of hold up my hands,
News crews out there.
All these cops are racist. Point the ones that you just gave an argument.
You just see a bunch of people there, and they're all like, Smoothie, and the police are holding back the people, and Miss Voss is like, why don't you take a ride with me, and then we'll drop you off a couple blocks away so you can safely get out of here.
Oh, thanks, Miss Voss.
She brings you.
You know what?
Yes.
You're a pal.
What'd you say?
You're a pal. You're a pal.
Gee, thanks.
I better be. You're paying me enough.
I know, right?
Aren't you going to ask her what she's doing later?
No, I'm trying to be professional here.
This time.
Maybe he met someone on the inside. You don't know.
There we go.
Hey, did he see Smokey Joe while he was in there?
15 minutes in his own jail cell and he met somebody. Yeah, that works, Geoff. Sure. All right, she brings you
That's
to
just a little too smooth.
She brings you to the car. The police escort you there, and they drive off. She said, "Where did you like me to drop you off?"
You know what? I'm thinking about doing a charity for a local clinic,
Mm-hmm.
and I heard that they've gotten some. The clinic's had a rough time,
Mm-hmm.
so I just wanna. You can just drop me off over there, and because I want to check the place out. I really want to help out the community.
Okay, that's great. She pulls over the car and waits for you to get out. Like she really wasn't paying attention. She didn't really give a shit to anything you said.
Oh, yeah,
She's
there you
just
go.
a typical
Well, yeah,
lawyer.
there you go.
Well, she might be thinking about the case, you know.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
alright.
That's what it is.
So you guys see me driving up in a limo. I get out and
No, we
wave.
don't.
Oh, you don't? Oh, you're not there?
You
I thought you were at the clinic.
No, they're not at the clinic.
Oh, where they at?
They're at Dr. Dude's apartment.
Oh, okay.
But you got dropped off at the clinic, which is fine because you could just
Yeah. I'll just once I'm at the clinic, then I'll give Dr. Dude a call.
Okay, Geoff, your phone is ringing. It's obviously Smoothy calling you, wondering where you are.
Go for Dr. Dude.
Well, guess what, man? I got out on bail because they got
kick
they got
ass,
enough
dude.
money. Yeah.
Hey,
listen,
we're
I
at
don't
my
want to have
apartment
whoa,
right now.
Yeah. Hey, how far away is your apartment?
Right around the block.
All right, I'll be there in a minute. Give me the address.
Sends the address.
All
All
right,
right.
head over there.
It's about time, Rick. You have to leave now if you want to make your appointment.
All right. I'll do that.
You're gonna give them the
Did he
address
even-
of where it is, or are you just gonna wait?
Yep.
Or... Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna send them the info and head there. I'm also going to let the FBI guy know and my cop contact.
So
I haven't heard from her, so I don't know what's going on with her. But
you call Agent Stone and you get his voicemail.
all right, I'll just leave him a quick voicemail. Headed here, gonna meet about the that Black Serpent issue that I was telling you about. I'm getting some information.
Yeah, you don't have to.
And,
you can just say you leave a voicemail. It's
yeah.
fine. Do you call Maya or do you text her again?
I'm gonna call her.
Okay.
Oh, that was Jade.
No, Jade is the person he's meeting. Maya is his officer contact.
Maya. Yeah.
Yeah. So she does not answer as well.
I'll just leave her a voicemail that hey, have some information for you about that job I was on. And headed to meet with a contact about some stuff going down with the Black Serpents. Apparently, I'm on their radar and they're after me. I'll say that like I'm saying it in quotation.
Mm-hmm.
I'll see you on the flip side, and then I'll continue on my way and go to the meet.
Okay.
Hey, did you get my stuff, Stonehands? You didn't really get back.
No, he did. He brought it back to you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I just plugged in that stuff and just.
I'll give him the gift card too.
A $25
Ooh.
gift card.
Ooh, I could definitely use this. Thanks, man.
Yeah, I had a Smoothie attack me. I mean, not Smoothie.
Smoothie attacked
Smokey
you?
Joe.
Dude, he just.
No. Smokey Joe attacked me. Broke his arm. He got detained for the cops.
Oh,
She tried to stab me, but yeah.
He's been snooping around, dude. That's not cool.
Nope.
Well, at least, hey, didn't they say that he could get away and his lawyer gets him out all the time?
Well, probably, but it'll slow him down a little bit.
Yeah, that's true, man. But we would definitely need to keep an eye out for.
Oh,
Hey, let me just
absolutely.
plug in this stuff real quick, and I'll be ready to go here in a second.
He has to leave now if he wants to make the thing.
I'll
you
All right,
can-
man. You head out, and man, I'll be there in just a couple minutes behind you.
Yeah, I'm out. I'm on my way, so I'm not
You
late.
might want to pick up Smoothy. He's over there by the clinic.
Are you gonna pick him up?
Over my shoulder, I'm like, you better pick him up. I gotta get there now.
All right, bro. I got you. I'll let him know.
All right.
All right. So Rick, you head over to the meetup at the warehouse that she told you about, and you see a woman sitting there on her bike waiting for you with dark hair, a pair of sunglasses. She's got a vest on. You've seen her a few times around. She is a black serpent. She has the black serpent tattoos. She has the vest on for black serpents. And when she sees you rolling up, she waves to let you know it's her.
Yeah, and to let them know that I'm coming, probably. But I'll roll up and you're Jade, huh?
Mm-hmm. She's just like, I got some information for you, and I'm tired of the black serpents. They treat new people like dirt. They were spreading the veil around the city. One of my nephews was killed by veil. I mean, I'm tired of this gang, and you can't get out of it. It's one of those things like you're in it for life. You know,
Yeah, that's how it works.
you understand how it is. I mean, I just can't stomach this anymore. And she explains how bad the situation is. She's like, one of my friends who was with me in here is now dead because she was framed in the gang because they said she stole something. Instead of, resolving it, she was killed. And I'm just, every day I fear for my life.
Do I have Agent Stone's card?
Probably.
Because
I don't think you. I think you just got his number. That's all you got.
I'll give her the number and say, if you contact this guy, Agent Stone, he might be able to give you some leverage and get you out if you want to get out. He's FBI.
I appreciate that, but they're coming for you. They're coming for you and your friend. They've already got your friend's clinic. I think you should get a jump on them.
Oh yeah, I had a little altercation with Smokey Joe earlier. He attacked me in a Radio Shack. I broke his arm.
Yeah. Malone, he ordered that.
Oh, he did he?
Yeah, he definitely. You're definitely on his list now. He wants to kill you. He blames you for losing the veil. So I mean, you're one of us. You're not a serpent, but you're, I guess, a steel horse rider is what they would call you. So
yeah, well, all that stuff with the veil, whatever that was business.
I know. She says, listen, there's going to be a meetup tomorrow down by the old docks with the Black Serpents and another gang. I don't know who it is, but they're trading for some high-powered weapons, and they are going to start taking shit down in this town. They're going to rip up shit and try to find you and blame everything on you, so the town is going to hate you. Because this town obviously is run by the Serpents, and they're all afraid of him. Well, them. Malone has just about every official in his pocket. I don't know what else to do here. And she's just like, I need you to do something. Help me. I've seen you around riding. I've seen you with another. You probably were with some gangs in the past, right? I'm thinking.
Yeah, probably.
I know you're a pretty decent guy. I've never seen you get your nose dirty. You've got your share of fights. We've crossed paths here and there. I mean, we never got into anything. You kind of remember her. You don't really. It's like one of those things you've seen her around.
Yeah. Okay.
There's gonna be like some.
Well,
this deal is gonna be. Malone's not gonna be at this deal, but his right hand woman is gonna be there, Ruby. So be careful. She is not someone to mess with.
Well, neither am I, honestly. I don't have the bodies behind me, but if it's war that he wants, he's gonna get more than he bargained for. Thanks for the information. I owe you one, but you can get a hold of that Stone fella. Might be able to help you out. You can tell him I sent you.
I mean, you've seen enough out there to know when a gang's lost their way, when a club's lost their way. What kind of brotherhood sacrifices its own for power? They've gone too far.
Absolutely.
So, I mean, I'm giving you the information. Do whatever you want. You didn't hear it from me.
Nope.
But I didn't want them to tear this town apart with these high-powered weapons because they're looking for you. And then she...
All right, appreciate it.
She hops on her bike and she says, if you need to contact me, and she gives you her number.
All right.
And
you have mine, obviously.
What? No, she doesn't.
Well,
she contacts you by radio.
I don't know if she doesn't.
Remember?
I'll give her mine, too. Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. I was like, oh, yeah, it was radio.
Yeah. She takes it, puts it on her phone, gives you hers, blah, blah, blah. She gives you a small smile, and she says, good luck. Drives off. Rides off, excuse me.
All right. I'll take off, and I'll shoot a text to Agent Stone. Or actually, I'll call him while I'm riding because it's easier that way. I can't text him.
Yeah, you crash. As you're leaving the meeting site, you see Dr. Dude in his... do you have a van, Geoff, or is it a car? I keep forgetting.
It's Ford Americar, I think.
The Americar. You see his Ford old school Americar like rolling up on the street. Geoff, you notice a woman on a bike speeding away.
Do I notice Stonehands walking out?
He's riding out, but you see she had a Black Serpent vest on.
That's weird. Okay.
I would assume you stopped near his car.
You see that, Smoothy?
Yeah, I see it.
It looks like he had a meeting with the Black Serpent, Jake.
What's Stonehand's connection with the Black Serpents? He seems pretty intimate.
I don't know, man. I mean, he fought them as much as I did. So, I mean...
Maybe it's time to ask.
I think he has a chance to explain himself. Yeah, man. So let's follow him.
Well,
I think he already knows where
he's stopping near your car.
Oh. Hey,
yeah.
What happened?
That was that meeting I was supposed to have. That's the Jade that I told you about. She had some information about the Blacks. Yeah. I didn't know she was a Black Serpent, but now that I met up with her, I've seen her around a few times. She gave me some information about some stuff that's going down. She doesn't like the way they're going. They killed a friend of hers that she was in the gang with. They're they're just turning on their own. They're not what that biker culture is supposed to be about. And
her nephew died too.
She said her friend.
Yeah.
She said her nephew died of Vale.
Yeah, and I'll bring that up too.
Yeah. Hey, does anybody want to discuss this over coffee and pie? There's a nice coffee shop over there.
Coffee and pie.
Coffee and pie.
Coffee and pie.
Pie. Yeah.
You guys want to get some pie? Tell me.
I mean, yeah, dude. I'd love some
Sure,
pie.
we could.
But
it's just that we look kind of suspicious having this meeting. You know, it looks like we're doing a drug deal.
Well, we're just talking to a dude in the bike. That's all good, bro. But no, did you ever vet her information?
No, I'm gonna pass it along to Agent Stone, and I tried to get a hold of him earlier because they're
our good friend Smoothy. You could probably check it out.
Yeah,
but I really want some pie, guy.
Let's go get some pie, man.
Yeah, let's get some pie.
On the way to getting pie, I'll call the FBI agent and see if I can get a hold of him, and then
you might want to cover your tattoos so we don't stand out too much. You don't want a crowd.
Well, you know what I do? I pull out a ball cap. I put it on my head, tuck my ears, that type of deal.
Yeah, you put like
cover up my
COVID mask on.
Yeah, why not?
There you go.
No. So you go and sit down, have some pie. I think I want some pumpkin pie.
All right, so you guys go to the restaurant and you sit down and have pie and some coffee.
There you go.
You get whatever flavor of pie you want.
I like key lime, man.
Then you get a piece of key lime pie. All right, you guys gonna talk here, or what's the next thing you're?
Yeah. We're gonna talk.
I thought we were just eating some pie, man.
Yeah. Well, we're talking over pie and coffee.
Kind of keep a lookout outside the window, make sure that nobody is watching us.
Yeah.
Nobody's watching you that you notice.
There we go. So Stonehands, we got part of the story and all that kind of stuff, but what is your relationship with the Black Serpents?
Well, I think it's just that with our escapades, we've managed to piss them off, and they're blaming me. The Malone, their leader, is blaming me, and he's got a hit out on me, and they're gonna make a weapons deal with another gang, and they're gonna tear this. Basically, they said they're gonna tear this town apart and blame me for it.
Just over you? Like no offense.
Well, I think we really hurt their because they were selling the Vale, and I hurt their criminal enterprise and their potentially lucrative business. I mean,
do these guys have any rivals in town?
I'm
pretty sure these gangs run this town, man.
Yeah, the Serpents run this town. There's really no competition that you know of.
But wouldn't the smart thing to be, unless we're willing to get into a total war with the Black Serpents, wouldn't it be smart just for us to leave town, or at least leave town?
You think so, but I'm pretty sure they have a nationwide reach.
Really, the Black Serpents are that powerful?
I mean, if they got control of this town, who knows how far they could go?
The Black Serpents are a relatively giant organization, much like the Hell's Angels. That's a comparison for you.
No, I mean, I don't know the solution other than, either trying to make peace with them or, get them on a FBI wanted list or get them on a corporate wanted list, man.
Yeah, it's like, look, man, like Stonehands, man, it's like, I'd love to help you out, man. I want to help you out, but I mean, there's only 3 of us, and we're talking about 3 against an entire motorcycle club that apparently is nationwide. That's pretty crazy.
Well, apparently they're gonna more or less burn this whole town down and blame me for it. So I mean, yeah, we could bail, but I don't see what bailing is gonna do as far as shutting down what all the carnage they're gonna do.
Hey man, isn't there like some sort of rule that if you I don't know, man, like biker culture, it's been on the peripheral, so I only know a little bit about it. But isn't there like some sort of law, man, if you challenge the leader to one-on-one combat and you win, you like take control of the club?
Well, as I recall, that's more or less I'm not one of them. I'm not part of the gang, so I don't know how far that's going to go. I mean, it's something that could be tried, but
or at least challenge him to challenge him one-on-one, and if you take him out, then the deal is that you get left alone. And you promise not to have any more beef with them.
I think we're going to have to work with that FBI guy. what was his name?
Agent Stone.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to work with him. Like, work with the man. You know what I'm saying? If we work with him, I mean, they have the biggest army, right?
But if
they
the
got
FBI,
officers.
if the FBI had any ability to take out the Black Serpents, wouldn't they have done it by now already?
It seems like they just need what's it called? Evidence and names and addresses and stuff like that. If we get that, I bet you they could, really start taking out this, dismantling this gang, man.
Well, don't we? But here's the thing: it's like, don't we already have the evidence, and haven't we already turned it over to them?
I mean, we have some evidence, but
Well, we haven't met with them. We haven't met with the FBI to give them any of the stuff that we have. I contacted them and gave them some information, over the phone, and then we hung up. And I said I had a meeting about the Black Serpent situation, and then I called them on the way over here and left them another voicemail about, about what happened about this meet that's supposed to go down with the Black Serpents and that other gang about buying weapons, some heavy duty weapons, and we could see if he's going to call back.
yeah, I think our next step, man, is meeting with that dude. That could really go a long way.
You, as you guys are speaking at the table, you hear the sounds of motorcycles.
Oh shit!
You look out
outside.
You look outside and you see three. Nah, they were probably traveling fours. Yeah, fours. You see 4 bikes pull up. 4 guys get off, but they don't look like Black Serpents.
These guys look popular. I mean, this pie is pretty good, man.
They are, the pies. The pies. That's what it is. Totally the
They're
pies.
here for the pie.
Yeah. You see, they have like dark gray and black on, and when they get inside, they walk inside and they walk up to the bar. They actually are ordering pie. They said they they said they came into town to get some pie, and they have the logo on there is the Iron Wolves.
Hey, you know what? I'm gonna jump up. I'm gonna run. I'm gonna kind of go up there, and I say, "Hey, I'll take care of their."
Yeah. All right. Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Try the chocolate mousse, man. It's really good.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey.
man.
All right. Give me a chocolate mousse piece, please. It's on this dude right here with the baseball cap.
Yeah. Hey.
Thanks, dork.
Yeah.
Nice tattoo, loser. What was that baseball cap? Ah!
No, they're not dicks.
Yeah. I say, hey, you want to join us at this table over here?
At this booth we're in.
Yeah, the booth.
Yeah.
Do I know the Iron Wolf?
You do. The guy's like, he looks you up and down. He's like, you're not really my type, dude. I'm sorry.
No.
I'm not into
and I
dudes.
kind of no. I kind of lean over and I say, hey, man.
I'm in more
possible-
into dwarves.
Yeah.
I say possible business proposition.
The guy you're talking to looks over his shoulder at another dude and nods to him, and the guy says, "Yeah, I'm the road captain. What can I do for?"
Well, do you mind if we talk over here? It's a little bit more private.
I'm into elves. Let's do this.
Okay. Yeah, he says.
I'm not against it.
Are you going to a different booth?
No. We're gonna invite him. We're assuming it's a kind of a big one of those big booths. You know?
Yeah, the corner booth.
Party booths.
Yeah, the party booth. We go over there. We move everything to a party booth if it's required.
All right. So you head over there with him. The other guys sit at the bar and have their pie. And the guy introduces himself. He says, "I'm Rick Steelheart. What's going on?"
Rick Steelheart. So, Rick, you just came into town for the coffee and pie, huh?
Well, yeah, we usually sneak into town because this is on the outskirts to grab some pie. We understand this is the Serpent's territory, but they're cool with us grabbing some pie as long as we leave them alone, let them do their thing. They let us do our
The
thing.
pies is a neutral area.
Yeah. The pie is kind of like neutral, you know.
So what's the name of this place? The Pie Hole?
Yeah. So you guys have a truce with the Black Serpents?
They do their thing, we do our thing. That's pretty much how it works.
Well, what if you got to do your thing and their thing?
Looks confused. I'm sorry? Do their thing?
In other words, let me tell you something. The Black Serpents are kind of falling apart, right? There's a lot of dissension in the ranks, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
Matter of fact, I turn it over to I turn it over to Stonehands. Ask him; he can tell you all about it.
The guy looks at you, Stonehands. Who are you?
They call me Stonehands.
The guy thinks for a moment. He goes, I think I've heard of you. You're one of them nomads, aren't you?
Yeah. I do jobs here and there, and they're responsible for that veil crap that's been going around.
Yeah, we know.
And I may have put a stop to their veil supply. They're not real fond of me at the moment, and I'm sure that. But they're planning on. I have it on good authority that they're planning on burning this whole damn town down.
Well, as long as they don't touch the pie place, we don't really give a shit.
Well, I think they don't. I think they're not going to give a crap. They're just gonna. I think they're planning on moving in some heavy weaponry and just taking shit down. And just basically, I think they're trying to take the town out and moving on.
I mean,
and
why?
It ain't the greatest town, but
what point is destroying the town going to do?
Well, I'm sure they'll find a way to blame it on me for wrecking up their business. So I figured, well, they're going to try that. I don't mind so much, I don't mind the fight, but this town is all right. This town doesn't deserve to be burned down just because they're having their undies in a bunch over some, they freaking run around here and they own the town. They got the town bought and paid for anyway, but it's not their town. There's people that live here.
Well, this is their town, man. Just like we have our town, they have their town. I mean, we don't mess with our town because they tolerate us. We just kind of work with our town. They have a different approach, and we respect that. What are you going to do?
What town do you guys?
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. If they weren't in charge of this town, maybe you'd have a bigger slice of pie, so to speak.
Pie? So say pie.
One of the guys goes, pie? Yeah. I want pie. I like pie. So you're going to give me some pie?
More pie.
Yeah, this is.
You can't whisper something. You give me some pie.
I want some pie.
I like pie.
Hey, listen, Rick. Here's
Rick?
the point. You have his name is Rick Stillhart.
Oh,
That's the guy's name. So it's like you got an opportunity here. The Black Serpents, they're tearing themselves apart. They're totally throwing out the rules that you motorcycle clubs have been going by for a long time. And remember, chaos doesn't know borders. And if the chaos starts here and starts disrupting supply lines, it can easily spread to your town. It's like one of those situations where either you take advantage of the chaos and or you sit back and let the chaos come to you. Think about the profit you could potentially make.
No.
Chaos is coming, brother.
Yeah, think about the profit.
The storm is coming.
Here. Think about it. You would have the Iron Wolves in both your city and this one. Total control. You could go nationwide if it's shown that the Iron Wolves are more powerful than the Black Serpents. Why be second best when you can rule the roost?
He leans back as he's eating his pie, and
how else would you eat pie?
I know, right? And he's just like, this is a very interesting offer here, but you're talking about starting a war.
Well,
the war's already getting started.
The war's already starting because, like I said, sooner or later. Think about this: when you guys are starting to come in, and all the pie shops are fucking burnt to the ground. We don't
want the pie shop. We like the pie shops.
Well, that's what I'm saying. The pie shops are not going to get spared.
We have a deal with them about the pie shop.
I don't think that deal's going to really hold when basically the whole city's on fire. We're talking about. Think about this.
I'll have another piece of pie, please.
There's a possibility you could control the pie shops, and then you can have all the pie you want.
There's only one pie shop.
What kind of pie you want, Hi?
Chocolate.
Sorry, we're out of chocolate. You want some rhubarb?
Ugh.
Rhubarb's
He's like,
rhubarb is really good.
Strawberry rhubarb.
How about this? Instead of saying let's start a war, what about you help us have peace? Maybe because we're not necessarily saying, hey man, we want you to attack the Black Serpents, but what we would like you to do is help us get everything back in line, right? In other words, maybe you can approach the Black Serpents and maybe negotiate with them and try to calm shit down before it gets out of hand. There's there's mutual respect between your two clubs, right?
Yeah, there definitely is.
Okay, so what we can do is we make a deal with you, to help intervene in the situation. And in exchange, obviously there's going to be some exchange here. And I kind of look around to make sure nobody see me.
Mm-hmm.
And I take off my hat and I say, "Hey man, I'm Smoothy Rhymes."
He looks at you and he says, "Okay, nice to meet you."
Who?
He just goes, "Okay, nice to meet you."
I said, "Listen, man, I can get you concert tickets. I got
Aren't you the dude that's on the news that killed that guy?
it's a rumor. I got out on bail.
Some good pie.
But I give it, but to establish my street cred, I give him a little wink. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I did it.
I'm not into dudes, all right?
but here's the point. Everybody wants peace. Nope, nobody wants war. Everybody wants to eat their pie, right? Eat their pie in peace. But nobody's going to be able to do that if when the bullets start flying.
And the rockets, and the bombs. Yeah, they're going heavy duty.
I'm stuffed, but you're giving me a lot to think about. I need to go back to my club and talk to our what do they call it? The council, I guess. Yeah, council.
Yeah, like tell him that I can get I'll get you guys like free concert tickets to whatever concert you want.
Who are
I
you?
can get you. I'm Smoothie Rhymes, man.
So you're one of them
Come on,
street
man.
rapper guys?
Well, yeah, you can call me that. I got a nice little following going on.
I don't know
And like
you.
I said, I got connections. Matter of fact, here's
what's
the thing,
your what's your Spotify profile so I can look you up?
Oh, here it is.
He puts it up on his phone. He's like, I'll take a listen
there
to
you go.
this, and
Hey, listen. Here's another thing. What is your bag, by the way? What is it that you guys deal in?
it's a little
Coke, stuff like
It's
that.
a little personal.
Pie.
mostly
We're
pie,
pie
yeah.
guys.
Todd.
We're pie guys. No, he's like, we do our thing. Don't worry about it. It's none of your business, son.
Okay, well, the point is, I have connections, and I might be able to get you connected with some high rollers, if you know what I mean.
Really? And what piece of good faith are you going to give me so I can bring back to our officers and talk about that? What information are you going to give me that's a guarantee?
Mm.
Yeah, what can you give him, pretty much? Because anybody can say what you're saying.
Yeah, I know. I give him an autograph picture.
Again, I don't know who the fuck you are. Thanks.
I'm more of a country fan.
Yeah, I'm more of a Taylor Swift fan.
So
I say,
we are never getting back together.
Never, ever, ever getting back together. I gotta go shake it
what
off.
do
I'll be
I
right
have?
back.
There you go. I say, what could I give him?
I don't know. You
Uh,
said
guys,
you
give
can
me-
give him
give me-
some high rollers and everything that'll buy off of him.
I say what I can do is I can set up a meeting with some celebrity friends I have. If you guys have the right product and they're in the market for it, like I said, so celebrities have more money than God, and they're just looking to spend. They just gotta find the right people to buy from.
He says, all right, listen, I'll bring this back to my council. We'll talk about it. If you're lying, we will cut your nuts off and put them down your throat.
All right, that's a little harsh, but okay.
Yeah, well, you better come through, because if we do
Hey, just
go with
remember,
this,
just remember who bought you your pie.
anybody could buy us pie.
Well, but I'm the one who bought the pie, not anybody.
He stands
Smoothie
up.
Rhymes bought the pie.
He stands up, puts his fork down. He's like, all right, we're done.
All right. Well, I hope to hear from you. It's nice to meet you.
Let's go, guys.
Did he just leave without eating his pie?
No, he ate the
No,
rest
he
of
ate
the
his
pie.
pie.
He ate his pie.
Yeah,
Oh.
he ate it.
Oh, you're
He
right.
had
He didn't eat.
2 pieces of pie.
He didn't eat
He
the
had his
third.
pie and ate it too.
He didn't eat the third piece of pie. He left it. He signals to his guys, "Let's go." They're like, "Oh, I didn't finish my pie. Take it with you. Let's go."
This rhubarb is really good. I didn't think it was that good, but it's really good.
Yeah, let's go. We got to shake it off. Let's go, boy. They walk out and they hop on their bikes and boom, they're gone.
The Swifties, am I right, dudes?
So, well, I mean, here's the thing: either one, they betray us to get in good with the Black Serpents, or two, they see this as the opportunity that there is, and I don't know, man. But I think that these Iron Wolves might be our only real chance. Because let me tell you something: if once we start getting involved with the FBI, it could really blow up on our face. Because
If
let me
we
tell you
mess with
something.
these guys, we could blow up in our face too.
Sure, it could. But with the FBI, think about it, right? The FBI, they're looking for quick, easy cases that basically, close, so to speak. Are they going to go after the Black Serpents that might take them years and tons of resources? or do we end up being the scapegoats and being a nice, easy meal for them, so to speak?
Things to ponder.
See, that's what I'm saying, man. We got to choose our allies carefully, man. And I don't trust the authorities.
I mean, if we mess up a deal with those guys, I mean, the worst we get in trouble with the FBI is they, arrest us. These guys could actually just straight up kill us.
Well, that's why we got to play it straight.
I mean, me and Stonehands could go talk to the FBI guys. A 2-prong attack is better than a 1.
Yeah, that was my idea.
I mean, they're sure. I mean, we could talk to the FBI, no problem. But like I said, man, we can't trust them either.
Well, it's something to ponder as we leave this episode this week. Good night, everybody.